Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of Simply Simple Cooking. We've done a couple of series for you already, a little mini series I guess, of meals that you can prepare for your family, your friends. First was Italian, then we had maybe a cold winter day soup and sandwich, and now we're going to hit a little bit of a breakfast series, and we're going to start off that breakfast series with a short stack. I know, a what? A short stack, a stack of pancakes. And while, some people might go a little crazy in how I do it, well, just bear with me, try it. And if you haven't learned anything by now, if you've looked at the other videos and you've tried them, you can see they're really good. So why not give this one a shot too? Stack of pancakes, how we make them in our home and for our friends and for our family. And as you start to cook and as you become more confident, you too will become a legend in your kitchen. We'll see you in just a moment. Welcome, food friends, to another episode of Simply Simple Cooking. You're probably going to think it's crazy that I'm going to demonstrate pancakes. I don't know what to say. There's something about the way that I do pancakes that other people can't seem to duplicate, because my friends' kids, my wife's students, when I cook pancakes for them for lunch on special occasions, they just go nuts over the pancakes. They're the best I've ever had. So I thought, well, let's just show people what we do. And then you guys can determine from there what you do differently. Now, I'll say this. The mix that I use is a generic. It's an off-brand. It's called Walmart. It's the Walmart Great Value Pancake Mix, and I've tried so many different kinds, and this is the one that I continue to go back to. If you're an international viewer and you don't have a Walmart, I'm really sorry. This video may not apply to you, but Walmart is international, so maybe you have one in your area. I get the buttermilk pancake mix. It's just a powder. It comes ready to go. It's one of those add water type things. So I just put that in my bowl, and you'll notice that there's not really a measurement. I can't really give you a recipe because it's going to change with actually the humidity in the air and the temperature of the day. There's just weird things that affect it, and so I just add the mix and I add the water until it's the right consistency. And that means that it's thinner if you want thin pancakes, like my wife does, or it's thicker if you want thick pancakes, like I do. So once I put the mix in, I go ahead and I go around with the whisk, and just to get out any of the clumps that might be in there. Then I leave a little well, I guess is what they call it, in the middle. And then we add water. So I just add water. And the cool thing is that if you add too much water, guess what? You can just add more pancake mix, as long as you have some. Yeah, I made that mistake one time. Got it too thin, and we didn't have any more mix to add to it later. So you just continue to mix it around until all the dry, you're kind of not seeing those chunks anymore. All right, and that looks about right. Because what we're doing is, when you pull it up, you're still having some to drip off of your whisk. That means, for me, that's about right. All right, now our griddle is up to temperature already. Guess what that is? That is 350. Good guess. Well, except for you, because you didn't guess, but that's okay. Maybe next time. All right, so onto a hot pan. Now notice I haven't sprayed anything on this, right? There's nothing on here but the heat and the nonstick of the pan. So we're going to start our pancakes. You make them as big around as you'd like, whatever works for you. I'll make a small one and a big one. And the secret here that I found, number one, don't put anything on your pan. But number two, leave them alone. Well, I mean, you got to flip them, but until you're going to flip them, just leave them alone. Let them sit there, let them cook, Don't be trying to hurry the process along, because what's happening is that's heating up. You're going to see these bubbles that are forming on the top of the pancake. Right now, all the bubbles are still solid. Once they start popping, then that tells you, hey, I'm about ready to be flipped. So this was the first one that we put on there, and you'll see that we're starting to get some popping going on, but not quite yet. So just take it easy, relax. It's gonna happen. Okay, now we're seeing more of these that are popping. And when you have about the same that are popped as that are still there in bubbles, that's when you know it's time to flip. So I'm going to just go up under. Look how easy that is. Go up under there, flip it. Perfect. You see that? Now, once you start one, you're pretty much ready to go. Get all of those flipped over. Now, again, leave them alone. I have a friend. He'll come along and he'll just start patting it. He'll start patting away. And what does that do? Well, it makes your pancakes harder because you're pushing the pancake back together. We want them to fluff up. We want them to finish off and to be just like we need them to be. So now in my mind, I'm looking and I'm saying, okay, which one's the biggest? Which one's the smallest? So this is the biggest, this is the smallest, and now I want to stack them in a congruent, stack. So I'm going to flip this one back over so you can see what it looks like. It's brown and it's ready. So I'm going to put that one on the plate. Then the next biggest one, I'm going to put that one on top of that one. Because they're all pretty much ready at this point. Oh, those two got me. I wasn't really sure which one it was. But I know which one is the smallest. And that's this one right here. And at this point, you've got your stack of pancakes ready to go. That's it. How easy was that? Now, for me, I'm going to take the pancakes, and what I like to put on there, you might think I'm crazy. I don't know. If you haven't tried it, at least try it. A little bit of peanut butter. Now you see that was a little bit thinner than what normal peanut butter looks like. That's because this is natural peanut butter, and it's not refrigerated, so it's not so thick. But I would put peanut butter on each pancake, and I would top it off with a little bit of syrup. Oh my, I'm hungry. Look at that. And that's not even motor oil either. That's what the commercial guys use. They do it with motor oil. Did you know that? So there it is. The simplest pancakes that you'll ever make, and you're going to become a legend with your kids. Now listen. You could go to the kitchen and you can get the flour out and you can get the baking soda out and all that other stuff and just throw it on yourself, And you keep that box, that one I told you about, you keep that one hidden. And you mix it up and then you come out and you serve it with all that stuff all over you, and they're going to be like, oh, wow, thanks so much. You worked so hard. No, it was easy, because that's what we're about. Simply simple cooking. Good to see you. Come and see us again, and have a great day. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, why not subscribe? Visit us on Facebook, check out our website, or shoot us an email. Leave a comment down below. And above all, have a great day.